Jacob Mackey just got control on your left. Josh Turner, Humans on your right. Josh Turner is down a game, but this one looks to be going a little bit better for our Humans player. For Josh, a Selfless Spirit, a Kitesail Freebooter, a couple copies Noble Hierarch, and a Vial on 1. That's what he's working with for Jacob Mackey. Sacrificing a Flooded Strand, falling down to 10. I'm curious what the spell is this turn. If it's something like, say, Supreme Verdict, very good shape. It's actually going to be Nahiri, the Harbinger. I'm going to plus to discard and draw a new card. Lightning Bolt, the Fine, as we head back over to Josh Turner. Supreme Verdict, I suppose, not great on this battlefield because of the Selfless Spirit. As Turner will draw a card, he's empty-handed.
Yeah, it looks like Turner must have taken some mulligans this game because empty-handed, not a whole lot on the table, and a Horizon Canopy in the graveyard. And for as much as he has on the battlefield, it doesn't amount to a whole lot of pressure.
Looks like Noble Hierarch's going to be the one that knocks down Nahiri a little bit, as opposed to Kitesail Freebooter or Selfless Spirit, because Nahiri is very good at exiling tapped creatures.
And Mackey's got to be thrilled with that being the play of the last turn. I mean, if he's getting the breathing space to actually cast his cards here, and Turner is spending all of his energy, spinning his wheels on Nahiri, Mackey can start really pulling ahead.
Search for his Kanta into a Nahiri activation. Nahiri, which we'll take a look at right now, you can plus it and not discard anything.
Right, it's you may, so.
Perhaps we see a similar attack as to last turn. Here's a Lightning Helix. It's going to go after a Noble Hierarch. Remember, with the Nahiri in Jacob Mackey's deck, no Emrakul, the Aeon Storm, to search for. There is Torrential Gearhulk on Snapcaster Mage, and that's plenty good enough. You see the plus here. You may discard a card if you do draw a card. Jacob Mackey elected to do that the first time, didn't need to the second time. And of course, Nahiri's -2, exile target enchantment, tapped artifact, or tapped creature. Josh Turner looks like Patrick has just run out of gas here.
Yep. And this, you know, we're hopping in here. Of course, some turns in, but this just looks like Turner must have been on 5 cards.
You thought Search for Kanta was good in Standard. It only gets better in Modern, folks, once it transforms into Kanta, the Sunken City. A very, very good card. Saw Benjamin Nikolic use it to great effect against Kevin Jones when he won that Open earlier this year. Now we're going to see Jacob Mackey use this land to great effect at some point, I'm sure. Here's an Electrolyze. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's not getting any easier, folks.
And now Turner has to decide between the Selfless Spirit or losing 2 cards and allowing Mackey to draw. And this just seems like way too much.
Selfless Spirit is going to save those creatures, perhaps. Still going to draw a card if they Electrolyze, will Mackey. Is it Static Caster to draw?
Oh my goodness.
Great. This is so much fun.
It's just not. The Nahiri no discard feels pretty bad.
Nahiri no discard, no chance you win. Yeah. My hand's great. Just going to start to threaten Torrential Gearhulk.
We might see Mackey here after Turner has made a decision with the Vials, shoot down the Champion of Parish.
Oof. Static Caster activation. Is they going to go after Noble Hierarch?
Sure, whatever.
Either one's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Don't worry too much about the details.
I wouldn't. This is the worst possible pairing here for Josh Turner in the top 8, I think. Yep. This matchup is just a lot.
He got plenty of good matchups in the top 8, but not this one.
Yep. There's a Mantis Rider. That'll put a counter on the champion.
And if he was willing to, if Mackey was willing to shoot down the Noble Hierarch instead of the Champion of Paris, risking something like Mantis Rider off the top, you better believe and he's not discarding to the Nahiri, you better believe his leftovers are just as good as it gets.
And Nahiri's going to fall down to 2. You see at least a Lightning Bolt in Jacob Mackey's hand. He'll plus now, discard a Plains, draw a new card. I think he just found another copy of Electrolyze to go along with that Lightning Bolt. Here is Electrolyze, take care of the champion of the parish. Kill that, draw a card. Colonnade, secure the waste also in hand. There is the Colonnade. Might be a little risky not bolting right away here.
Yeah, Vial on 3 is very different than Vial on 2 in terms of getting pumped in the middle, but in the worst case scenario where Turner had some +1 effect, you could just static caster plus bolt.
Also true. Here is Lightning Bolt on the Mantis Rider. And here you're going to fall down to 3 counters. Josh Turner just going to pass the turn back. I think that may have been a Lightning Helix. Snapcaster Mage in hand too, huh? Well. Got to plus that Nahiri. No discard necessary. It's only a matter of time now. If this feels hopeless to you at home, that's probably how it feels to Josh Turner too. There's an unclaimed territory. It'll name something, either illusion or human. We'll get confirmation. As Freebooter's going to knock Nahiri down. Here's to secure the waste. Illusion was the name with the unclaimed territory. This is secure the waste for 6. Things are going so well for Jacob Mackey, he hasn't even had to activate Escanta yet.
He's had better things to do the whole way through.
Yep. So some soldier tokens on the way. We'll head back over to Jacob, who will draw. Cryptic Command. Even more beatable. This is my least favorite matchup in Modern.
This one?
Yeah, I just don't ever. I mean, I have seen humans win before. I've seen Rossum get it done once, but nope. It's just so hard and not particularly fun.
Yeah, trying to win by slow playing doesn't work, and trying to win by flooding the board doesn't work
either, yeah. And Josh Turner is going to pack it in. Jacob Mackey is going to win this match over Josh Turner 2-0. Jeskai control is just far too much for humans to overcome.